Sound check, mic check. All right. I wanted to be here earlier today. Yay. Hello. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I wanted to be here earlier today, but a lot of things got delayed. So here I am at 3:02 p.m. How are you? How's everyone? Today hey Nicole. Hi. Today I'm just warming up. What's my connection? Oh, I'm gonna have to take care of the devices. Hope everyone's weekend has been good. Mine's been good. Yeah. Hope yours has been good. Very good. Switch. Pause. My Pokemons could wait. You're more important. You're more important to us. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's just the laptop. Okay, cool. Let me see. Just a second. Yeah, hope everyone had a good weekend. Had a great weekend. And, okay. Hope everyone had a good weekend. And it's a bad foul busted. You? Oh my gosh. Did you play for the king? Prime Minister? No. Christine, have you studied Prokofiev Scherzo? Nope. It's my first time. I have never. I studied other Prokofiev sonatas. I studied Prokofiev Toccata. I studied Prokofiev Third Concerto, Piano Concerto. I studied other Prokofiev, but not the Opus 12, any of the Opus 12, and certainly not number 10 Scherzo. I actually didn't even know the existence of a Prokofiev Scherzo. Anyway, okay. Hello, hi. Is there a glitch? Am I okay? Let me know. Hi. I'm gonna practice. Hope everyone has had a great weekend. Oh, I can't wait to play the piano again. Alright, you're good? Oh, Nicole, have I been? Oh, I don't know. I love that star. It is so cute. Thank you. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you. Nicole, has the connection been solid? Like no breaking, no lagging. It's been solid. Hi, I don't know 808. Thank you. For me, yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. All right. My mods are here. Return viewers are here. I'm just going to warm up. Happy Monday, everyone. Like, subscribe. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hello everyone. Hi, like, subscribe, join. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know Italy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just warming up. Thank you. I'm very excited to warm up. Come on, move. Midge. Thank you. Hey, Midge. Christine, nice jacket. Glad to spend some time listening to you play this afternoon. Thank you. Are you practicing? Yeah, I am. I am practicing. This is me warming up. Yay, finally someone with actual skills. Thank you. Hi. Oh, hey there. I'm a beginner. What would you recommend as a rage piano melody? Oh, check out, for rage, you don't need a lot of melodic movement. Let's see. Uh, yeah. Yeah, for rage, you don't need a lot of movement. What would you recommend as a rage piano melody? Hey, Eleazar. Hey. Hey, Diva. I'm the farthest thing from Diva. Thank you. A rage melody? I would probably go to Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. If you listen to any like Prokofiev or Shostakovich and Stravinsky, be mindful of not straight up copying them, because like it or not, some composers do have their descendants keeping the copyright, which I think is smart, right? So the Gershwins do it, the Stravinskys do it. So keep in mind, you're not copying verbatim. But in terms of rage melody, you don't need a melody for rage. Mussorgsky's selections. It's not about rage, is not portrayed as a melodic idea most of the time. And that's because I think about, okay, so when you're trying to compose music, even like gaming music, right? And that would be like a good instance, like a good example of what would be a rage music. Check out some game music as like game music is good. Stravinsky, Prokofiev, Mussorgsky, Shostakovich, pretty much anyone that kind of has this like raw feeling, right? When you're trying to depict rage on a piano, you're not gonna be thinking about a melody. That's my tip for you. Don't think about melody. What happens when you get angry? What happens when you feel rage? Do you feel like singing a song? Is your first response is, I feel rage? And do you go like burst into a song? I guess some characters in some movies, or musicals, I guess, it happens, but most of the time, 3 or 2, but most of the time, when somebody feels rage, it's not like you don't burst into a song. You burst into a song, stereotypically, there are times where one would, there are some times where one would break into a song, right? And what's a typical one? It's when somebody's in love. What's another typical one? When somebody's sad. What's another typical one? When somebody's happy. But anger and rage are actually kind of two things that don't break into a melodic song. Like, you don't burst into a song over rage and anger. You might even want to check out some hip hop. You know, I think the only yeah, I think those are I don't know, is there a lot of reasons? Is there a reason to increase songs on rage though? I mean, I guess, you know, creative freedom, sure, but is there a reason to increase more rage? I don't know. I think life is too short to celebrate happiness, love. I sound like somebody I should be wearing like a flower in the head. You know, I sound, you know, very, but I'm still gonna say it, you know. World peace, love, happiness. I think life is still too short to portray or to enjoy all the love, all the happiness, all the peace. Yeah, because negativity, you know, inevitably will happen. And, you know, I guess you might, you know, want to channel that negativity into something creative. By all means, you know, artists have done that. Or, you know, centuries and centuries and centuries. And thousands of years. Yeah. But actually, that's my advice. Don't focus on melodic ideas when you're trying to depict rage. Try some other methods. Anyway, like, subscribe, join membership. Hi. It's so funny. Hi, hey Shishi. Have you ever heard of Metallica? Oh, yes, I've heard of them. Oh, do you? Cool. Compassion to ones who had gone. Eleazar, you're a Middle Earth, right? Or you're with the elves. You're pretty safe. Hello, could you try to play something for me? Totally up to you. If you don't want to, it's fine. Today is not request day, so I'd say I'll just practice. For a beginner, what would you recommend as a rage melody for a beginner? I think I just answered that. I think I just spent the last 10 minutes answering that. So I'm gonna move on. Thank you. Oh, just rewind a little. Rewind a little. Okay, well, I'm gonna practice. I'm heading to Mordor now. They're so. Okay, Eleazar, you be safe. Oh, that's gonna be not so safe, but you be safe, okay? Do you have like elf wand or something? Do you have like that water thing that glows? You know what I'm talking about? That thing, the bottle thing that like glows? You should have like some glow in the dark stuff. I'm fully equipped. Saruman is in a good mood today. So no worries. Oh, good, Eleazar. I am so happy that you are fully equipped and ready to go. All right. And, you should have some, you should whisper to some butterflies in advance. Those big birds. Those big birds that like sweep and then they like carry you on their back. You should have those ready to go. Yeah, call on some butterflies. Just be safe out there in Mordor. You got your glowing bottle and talk to some butterflies, have the birds on standby. Yeah. I remember more of Lord of the Rings than I thought I did. Okay, well, those are masterpieces. So, yeah, they're one of a kind masterpieces. So, yeah, okay, good. Hold on just a second. I might be choppy now. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah. Should be good. Thank you. Not all who wander are lost. Oh, not at all. Yeah, but I'll add to that. Not all who wander, okay, not all who wander are lost, but I'll add to that. But some who wander don't know that they're lost. Some who wander don't know that they're lost. I think that's a great tragedy. Anyway, what would your advice be to fellow pianists who gets burnt out easily? Are you a fellow pianist? My fellow pianist? Hello, France. Bonjour. I didn't know I had a fellow pianist. Let's see. If you're studying piano, and you get burnt out easily, try to think inward, obviously. The answer lies within. And it's not outward, right? Most of the time, your answers are going to lie within. It's going to be inside you. And kind of, to be honest, when the answer is inside you, no one else could fish that answer for you. But what you could do to kind of fish for that answer is the only thing that you want to look outside when the answer has to lie inside you, it has to be inside you, then the only thing that you want to search for outside are the right questions. Don't look at all the questions. Don't look at all the questions as being valid questions. A negative mindset, or negative heart space, or whichever it might be. Whatever the cause is for your burnout, only you know. I can't answer that for you, but I'll say, how about go to anyone, like maybe your teacher or maybe your friends, and ask them questions like how you did to me. But I'm sure your friends or your professor or your teacher knows you better. To be honest, I'm not in the position to, because I don't know you. You're just a name for me. Hold on, am I breaking up? Let's see. Yeah, you're just a name for me. But there's gonna be people around you who you're not just a name to, right? So my advice is ask them about your possible answers. Can't research that. Hi. Thank you. Hi. Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Ah. Oh. Bonjour. Eine kleine. Compared to an amateur, I've been studying for a year and a half. I haven't yet seen much progress, still doing scales. Oh, I see. Well then, honestly, to be honest, if you're just doing scales and you're just starting out and you're just beginning, there's actually no reason for you to be burnt out. It must be from something else. Don't always equate, don't always equate being burnt out to the piano. You could be burnt out from something else and then take it out on the piano. If you're just starting, that passion should be there. Change the way you view practicing. That's going to be one way to get you motivated. I know a person. She calls me her friend. I call her a friend too. Amongst other names that we could label each other, but as a friend, I admire her very greatly. She's made remarkable progress. I think I don't give her as much compliments as I should, but sometimes I do make like a grand gesture of a compliment. But one of the things that I've noticed about her is that she's very motivated. Nothing really gets her down. She's just always on the go. And she even met a boyfriend who matches her go. And they're like the cutest couple. And but try to see what kind of person you are. That always helps too, right? Are you the type to be on the go, or are you more like, kind of sedentary, like, I like to sit, I like to just veg and not do anything, is that like, what's your type, like who are you, what makes you comfortable? And then once you figure that out, the next step is, how can you bring that to the piano? How can you bring that to the piano without feeling like forced, or like without it being, artificial or forced? How can you, right? So it's like, okay, if you're naturally on the go, like my friend, oh my gosh, she's always doing something. She's like, I'm going to salsa dance class, and then like she divides her 24 hours into like 48 hours. It's crazy. Like and then, like she exercises, she like goes to salsa dance classes, and then she had like a side hustle. Now she's kind of segue into she's making a side hustle into like a main hustle too. It's amazing. Like she lives like 3 days in one day. Like that's how go she is. And I've known her for I think close to 10 years. And might be 10 years. I've known her for 10 years, and she has always been go. And she finally met a boyfriend. Her boyfriend matches her go. And they're just like going here and going there. Oh, this weekend we're going to Palm Springs. And then we're coming back. And it's just like, oh my gosh. She's always on the go. So she brings that to her practice. Always on the go. She brings that to the practice. If you are always on the go, then bring that aspect to the practice. Integrate the practice into who you are to make it more natural. But then if you're not, and I also know another really nice person, and I would call her my friend too, although we could call each other other different names too, but she's the opposite. She's like a plant. Like you put her, sometimes she just sits under the sunlight, just still for hours, and she just goes into this daydream mode, and she's just very dreamy. But she's musically inclined, and she could just naturally play the piano. And if I were to give her an advice on how to play the piano, I would actually give her the same advice that I would give to the go friend. I would say bring your temperament, your natural pacing, and your natural thing into the practice. And when you practice, I'm not saying somebody who likes to be a plant, kind of likes to wander off in daydreams and just stay home all day. And I'm not saying they should just practice like slowly, and that would bring them much happiness and they'll never get burnt out. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying practice your pieces, but maybe contemplate on it more. Somebody's on the go, they might like to focus on technical things and like to problem solve. Might be like like I want to make progress. Problem solve, and and that you could bring that to the table. If you're not that type, then you could just kind of sit in the moment of the music and just kind of contemplate on it. Because either way, do you know what controls practice? It's not much else, except majority of it is in the brain. It's in your mind. So what is it that you feel organically in your mind? You might want to ask that. And again, that's maybe a question that only you could answer, honestly. Another thing is, be honest with yourself. Honesty is such a rare commodity these days. Honesty, transparency. Honesty, transparency, the whole truth, nothing but the whole truth. It's become such a rare thing. And I think, what people consider as, people think like, oh, she's, they look at me and they go, oh, she's very confident. But no. Did you know in Proverbs, if you read the Bible, there's Proverbs that says, basically, let me just put it in plain words. If you have no reason to fear, then you won't fear, right? If you have not lied, then you wouldn't fear truth, right? If you haven't done anything wrong, then you wouldn't fear the consequences. Obviously, if you look at the book of Job, some people suffer for no reason, like Cain and Abel, right? Abel suffered. Job, Joseph, Daniel, Jesus. There's gonna be, Noah, right? There's gonna be people, right? Who suffered, right? Not due to their own fault, But if you look at these characters carefully, they had no fear. Daniel had no fear going into the, he had no fear. Neither did Joseph. Joseph had no fear. So obviously, these things came to them, these negative things happened to them, right? But they had no fear. Job had no fear. Negative things happened to him, but he had nothing to fear because, when his friends were like, hey, you must have done something wrong, it's karma. Then Job said, no, nope. He fought it. He said, nope. He said, well, I know I'm just a human being and I'm not gonna, talk bad about God, but at the same time, I know I didn't do anything wrong, right? That kind of thing is very rare. And so when people look at me and, because I have that, right? So when people look at me, they think, wow, she's very confident. But it's actually, it's not that. It's an entirely different thing. I have what they had, which is not fearing, because I'm living honestly, transparently, and truthfully in all aspects. And that's what makes an artist, really, is that you don't lie to yourself and you don't lie to others. That's the number one principle of being a top artist. Anyway, yeah, I would just say, be honest with yourself. Who are you? What feels natural to you? And start from there. Don't dwell on the fact that you're burnt out. Because if you dwell on it, it grows. You give it power. Don't do it. Just say, it isn't really anything, right? If you're walking, if you're trying to go up a hill, and then if you don't, like, say for example, those escalators that go up or go down? Say for example, as a kid, my cousins, they used to run up the opposite direction of a escalator. So if the escalator is going down, they used to run up the escalator that's going down. So then, but then if they stop running, then the escalator takes them down. So imagine being on an escalator and you're going upstream, right? The escalator is going down, but you're trying to run upstream like a salmon. That's all there is, right? So if you don't put in effort, yeah, you're going to go down. But all you have to do is what? Put in effort. That's all. And that's the fact. And that's the advice I have for you. All right. Hi, like, subscribe to our membership. I should really start a podcast. Welcome and welcome back. Like, subscribe to our membership. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi. Hey. Oh, I'm still here. Hey. Sanchez. Hi. Hug. How are you? Yeah. Thank you. Ooh, popcorn. You brought popcorn? I love popcorn. Oh, good. Perfect. I see. Nor, you're okay. Hey, Silver Wolf. Hey, sheeps. Silver Wolf with sheeps. Oh, that's kind of dark, Silver Wolf. But the sheeps are so cute, right? I see. Cool. Well, and anyway, okay, well, all right. Well, thank you. Oh, hi Val. How are you? Yeah. Do you prefer Chopin or Brahms? I prefer neither, but I guess I've played more of Chopin. Hello everyone. Hi. Oh, you got a sore throat today. I'm sorry. That seems to be what's going around really. Hello everybody. Hi, like, subscribe, try membership. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna practice. Let's see. Hi. Oh, I don't know. I love that star. Thank you. Dr. Christine, how you can stay focused with the different emotions in your life? That's kind of easy for an artist. Well, if you're a master artist, if you're a top class master artist, it's what you've been doing all your life. So it's the easiest. And it's the hardest for other people, right? But it's the easiest for people like me. Emotions, artists of top class, we objectify emotions. How do I explain this? We kind of, have you ever seen like Harry Potter? And you know how Dumbledore kind of like takes this like thought or like memory and then puts it into like this one cabinet? The pensieve, I think that's what it's called. Artists at the very top, we do that with our emotions. If it's too much of a burden to carry, then actually what we do is we face it head on. We wallow in it and we try to dissect it. And as soon as you figure out the puzzle, then it goes away. And we could, like, the lingering effect goes away. And what we were able to do is we were able to take it out and put it in our file cabinet in the back of our mind. So that whenever I come across like a similar emotion, then I take it out and then I apply it. And after that moment's gone, take it back in and I put it back in the file. And that's how artists of the highest caliber deal with emotions. Because emotions are not separate from the art, but at the same time, you can't be emotional as you play. you gotta keep it in check. There's still stuff to be done, and you can't let your emotion be the primary thing. Easier said than done, but the most natural way to perform is to not think at all and not feel at all. It's really weird. But once you do that, then it just takes a life of its own. And you're almost a third party to your own art. That's when you are truly in the zone. I don't know if that made sense. Because, like, that's where, all the TVs, dramas, and all this, that's all weird. That's all just fake. That's not real. When people think it's real when you emote, right? And you're, like, into it and, like, in the zone. And that's what, and yeah, it seems like that. But there's still a sliver. There's still a sliver of logic. And that logic is what governs the sequence of events. So, the spatial awareness, it's kind of like a peripheral awareness, kind of like a macro, micro, that type of multi-dimensional awareness. As long as you have that kind of awareness while doing this, then that's what world's best, top tier artists feel like it's in the zone. You're a little removed, but completely engrossed. I don't know how I'll explain it. Anyway, that's kind of, there's a very duality to it. There's a duality to it. Anyway, like, subscribe, join membership. Hi from Germany. Nice. Oh yeah, but that's actually kind of not for a classical musician. Anyway, like, subscribe, join membership. I'm gonna practice. Thank you. Hold on. What? I said hi. Sanchez. Hi. Stay here. Sanchez, stay here. Hey, Flash. Hey, RCA. Sanchez, stay here. Yeah? I said hi. Maybe you left when I said hi. You didn't stay, right? You went somewhere and came back. Stay. Stay, Sanchez. Oh, don't cry. Hey. Hey, Flash. Thank you. Well, here's like a background behind story, I guess, and these kind of talks really don't get out much, but when you're studying with the world's best, you get a lot of people from all over the world, because kind of like getting scouted for sports, or it's like these people climb up from wherever, they get scouted from all over the world, and then they get sent to that one studio. Right? And half of the studio, to be honest, has a user mentality. They want to use the studio, they want to use the professor, they want to use the university, they want to use, and one might wonder, what's wrong with that? They're trying to benefit, make the most out of, this or that. Well, here's what I did differently, and I would have to say I'm one of the most well-educated musicians on the planet. It's because I did have that, but my main goal was not to. But my main goal was because I was genuinely curious. I was genuinely curious about the music. I was there every lesson. I tried to show up ready and practiced, so that my teachers, my professors would not be able to repeat the same thing that they told me the previous time, right? So if they tell me something once, I try to fix it, so that the next time we can move on to something else, right? But one of the reasons why I showed up with a thirst, a hunger for music, because I knew these were the best in the world, and I knew at that point, at that time, I knew that I was very lucky. What the users, the other types of users, I guess, what they were different from me was that they were just using them regardless. So, for example, say that the professor is, so they would be using the professor for performance opportunity, for to promote them, for monetary gain, for this and that and that and that. And in the end, they look down on their professor. There was not a lot of respect for the professor. Yeah, there was a little bit of respect, but they have more respect for themselves than for the professor. So, there was no shedding. In jazz terms, there's this thing called to shed. And in order for you to become a jazz master, you would have to shed a lot. I've heard that, there's double meaning to that. It's to go to the shed and to work, right? To go in like a barn shed, right? And work, do your work there quietly, right? And then the other meaning is, like a snake shedding its skin. You would become new, right? You would give birth to new ideas, new things, and there's like two meanings of that. But when you're a user, you can't shed. And so, I was the other type. I showed up with hunger, I showed up with thirst, I showed up with ambition. But my mom taught me that if you want to learn something, you've got to be smaller than the professor. You can't be bigger than the professor. And I think a lot of these users on the other spectrum of the users, I think they didn't know themselves. They weren't aware. See, they were aware of their insecurities, but they didn't know that they were still arrogant. So you could still be insecure and you could still be arrogant. It's really weird. It's really weird. And then they'll say, oh, but, I'm insecure. I can't be conceited. I can't be arrogant. But, when I look at their track record and when I look at what they do, it's like, oh, you're like full on arrogant. To try to put, master artist teacher, the best in the world. You try to use them like they're some kind of like a key ring, or like you're trying to like tote them along and say, come along, help me become the most famous pianist in the world. Help me. It's like they're like the side character, right? So really, I guess the thing is, if you want to grow, know yourself. Like really know yourself. Not just, oh, I have insecurities, that means I'm humble. No, no. You could have insecurities and not be humble, and you don't have to have insecurity. You could be without insecurity and still be very humble. They're not connected. You know what my logical syllogism class taught me was A does not necessarily equal B. They're completely irrelevant. But the unraveling of mind makes it possible for you to organize it. You got to unravel. And you got to face each and every single component of that unraveled mind in order for you to know exactly who you are. And you know what? One of the best ways to know who you are is on the stage. If your level of awareness is at that level. Sometimes people go on stage and they perform and then they come back out and they're like, I don't know what happened. Means, their mind is not trained very well, right? But there are some, performers. Like these are performers who are trained to be performers. You go on stage, you know exactly what happened, at which moment, you know exactly what happened, you come back down and you remember everything, right? That's actually growth, Anyway, I think these are basics of the basics, but the current education system has completely failed. Or there's remnants of it, right? There's bits and pieces of the education system that used to be really, really great. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Any growth comes from complete honesty and transparency with yourself. That could be the biggest challenge too. FYI. And have I done that work? Absolutely yes. But does that make me conceited? Absolutely not. It's just I could put a check mark next to. Have I studied myself? Absolutely yes. How many times have I been on that stage and have realized exactly what type of person I am? Yeah, and that's why I like to live a very truthful, honest, transparent life, because the stage is the crucible for the performing artist. And that's why, people who last a long time on the stage, right? They like to make their everyday build up for the stage, which means they're honest with themselves, right? Anyway, food for thought. There's absolutely no room for ego on that stage if you really want to be legit. Like, subscribe, join membership. Hi. Welcome and welcome back, and join membership and like, subscribe. Hi. Oh yeah? Oh, Sanchez, you've never met my mom? Sanchez. God save this queen of truth and wisdom. Thank you. Oh, the talent. Thank you. It's funny. I don't know. I don't know who that person is. Anyway, like, subscribe, join membership. Hi. Okay. thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna make a oh, let's see, my own channel. Okay. Okay, I guess. Message. Whoever reads it. Whoever doesn't read it, doesn't read it. But that's okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hello everyone, hi. Like, subscribe, join membership. Thank you, Flash. Thank you. Thank you, Nor. Thank you, Nor. Hey Janice, good to see you. Well, Sanchez was here. Sanchez would have been really happy to see you, Janice. Gotta go. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be wearing shoes. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? God save Christine. Yeah. Amen to that. Oh, yeah? You want nocturne? Alright. Okay. Let's go nocturne. Let's go. Let's go nocturne. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, and Sanchez was here. Sanchez is here. Janice. Sanchez likes you. Yeah. Actually, everybody likes you, Janice. Thank you. Okay, gosh, the last 3 chords were magically placed. Oh. They sounded exactly the way I wanted it to. Alright, well, I'm not taking requests today. Hi. Thank you. Shia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Oh, I love that star. It's so cute. It's like thick. I think it looks really cute. Thank you. Let's see. I should probably practice my concerti. You scratch your face and laugh, never missed a note. Thank you. Got the Kerbo face. You think so? I think it's cuter than Kerbo. But I know what you mean. It's like the, yeah. Kerbo. Kerbo. Alright. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Sounds wonderful. Hey, Mark Bridges. Love your jacket, Christine. Thank you so much. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi. Cool, cool. Hey, Free 8214. Welcome back. Rock 3. Your wonderful music has found me after work. Oh, congratulations after work. Hope you had a great weekend. You too. Hope you had a good weekend. Get the Kerbal face. Cool, cool. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. I always enjoy your melodies. Thank you. They're not mine. That's maybe why you don't. Oh, but that's maybe why you enjoy the melodies. They're the great composers like Rachmaninoff, Chopin, Mozart, Beethoven, and the likes of them. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. This one too. I want to learn this one, and then I want to learn this one. Yeah, I want to learn all of these. Oh, so much I want to learn. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, by the way, hello everyone. Hi, like, subscribe, join membership. Hey, it looks like very hard and difficult to play. Rotated while holding the mortar, it's different. Oh yes. Hello, thank you. Hey. 8 podcast and more Rocky 3 here. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, once I'm done with the events, I'm gonna start learning a whole batch of new pieces. I like your jacket. Thank you. I like it too. It's very warm. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're ever curious, is there a perfect recording? Yes, there's actually one that I could say is impeccable. It literally blows you out of your mind once you know how perfect it is. It's perfect in every way. It is the recording of Van Cliburn playing the Tchaikovsky Concerto at the Tchaikovsky competition. That recording, there's a recording of Van Cliburn playing Tchaikovsky Concerto at Tchaikovsky International Competition. That is the single most perfect recording. And it like blows your mind because it's very mind blowing. The the level of perfection, it's incredible. And I rarely say this. I rarely say this about any pianist, any recording. So take it from me. Van Cliburn, Tchaikovsky Concerto Number 1, right? He wrote, yeah, I guess he wrote other concertos that we don't know about not much. Tchaikovsky Concerto Number 1, recorded by Van Cliburn at the Tchaikovsky International Competition. That is, put it on your best speakers, put it on your best headphones, best speakers. It is, if I had to name the most perfect recording, that has to be it. Because that recording was live. It was not like a recording. It was a recording of a live performance. And the pressure was immense because it was during the, there was a big thing with, the countries, at that time, and Americans were not supposed to play piano really well. And, well, because, because, there are so many great virtuosic, pianists who hail from, the conservatories of the other country, of Tchaikovsky's country, right? Anyway, it was immense amount of pressure. And it was a live recording. And literally, he made the impossible happen. An American pianist won the Tchaikovsky. And so I think he might be the only one, I'm not sure though, he might be the only pianist who ever got like is it ticker tape parade? Yeah, when he came home, he got a whole parade for winning the Tchaikovsky competition. But he won it because of this concerto. And fortunately, we have it in recording, and it is the single most phenomenal recording because it's live. And it was the Tchaikovsky competition, and the orchestra is to die for. I mean, it's just everything about it. Well, the pianist, the Van Cliburn, yeah, respect. So if there's one recording that I would like to recommend, without any hesitation, take a good look at Van Cliburn's Tchaikovsky Concerto from the Tchaikovsky competition. Coincidentally, at USC, where I used to work, the second prize winner, I believe, during that competition is a professor at USC. So when Van Cliburn went number 1, I believe Professor Daniel Pollock went number 2. Anyway, he longtime professor at USC. And I've had a one-on-one meeting with him once as a faculty. Anyway, and in my faculty poster, my faculty recital poster, he's on the faculty recital poster. Yeah, and if you know my website, you could go to my website and you could see his picture there too, the poster. Yeah, my website has it. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So Van Cliburn, and then Professor Daniel Pollock. He's the second prize winner of that competition that time. I've seen him around since I was high. I've seen him around since I was very, very little. Anyway, hi Professor Pollock. I doubt you watching this, but hi. Thank you for the nice conversation we had that one time. Anyway, like, subscribe, join membership. Hi. Yeah? Hug Christine. Hey, you're giving me bubble tea? Me too. I give you, what should I give you? I want to give you yummies. What's really yummy? Ooh, here we go. There. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you, Sanchez. Amazing indeed. Yeah, the live in Moscow 1958. Yes, that one. That one is the single most perfect thing. And then if I had to know, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, you do? Cool. Cool. Who's the person? Van Cliburn. You gotta know these people, guys. Van Cliburn, and another recording that I was mesmerized as I was studying as a student was Marie Pariah's Chopin Concerto with Zubin Mehta. That's another recording I recommend. It's one of those, like, textbook standard, like the Van Cliburn Tchaikovsky recording is, to be honest, it's inhuman. I would personally rate that inhuman, because when you listen to it, he loses no steam. There's no deflation at any point. He's just in the zone, focused the entire time, and you could hear it in the recording. It's a live recording. Gosh, I can't emphasize that enough. It deserves all the recognition and all the respect. I haven't found any recording that tops that recording, to be honest. Any other recording that I've heard of, any other performance that I've heard of, it's just like, oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, all right, good job. I could have done better. I would have done this differently, or so that's how I feel. But that Van Cliburn recording, nobody could do it any better. Nobody, including me. That is like, nobody could do any better than that recording. And so that one is like, oh, yeah. Anyway, cool. Yeah, Van Cliburn, everybody, Van Cliburn. Yeah, and everybody else. I don't bother listening to pianists, because it's a chore for me. It's work. It's work for me. I guess that's the side effect of being a concert pianist. Anyway, thank you. Tomorrow I will not be here, but I will be back on Wednesday, and we'll resume our live. Okay, well, thank you so much, and hope everyone's doing really well, and hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday. Bye bye. Do you see Potato? He was there the whole time. Bye. Bye everybody. Bye. Bye. Your throat feels a little better. Good. Thank you, Christine. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Janice. Bye, Queen. Thank you, Eleazar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was fabulous. Thank you, Mark Bridges. And yeah, rest assured, I'll be exploring a lot of pieces. There's a lot of pieces to explore. I can't wait. So yeah, yeah, It was a very short, relatively very short session, but yeah, it couldn't be helped. Yeah, well, I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, and I'll come on the regular time. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.